In my opinion, great concepts in physics, like the Standard Model, quantum field theory, and general relativity, lack one thing: a material description for complete machinery. To describe the human perspective, they are the best we have, and they seem to fit the measurements we've done. So they have a high degree of trustworthiness. We still have some open ends, and two concepts, general relativity and quantum mechanics, are mutually incompatible. We find symmetries on paper, and measurements, the blips and humps and stripes, behave as predicted on paper. We attribute the symmetries to some assumed unknown or unknowns that I would like to call underlying material or materials. In my opinion, symmetries should not therefore be the final story. All weird concepts below lack a material description for complete machinery too. But there's more missing or broke. Each one their own problem. Enough reason to not only be weird, but also more or less unbelievable and untrustworthy. Mathematics may fit sort of, physics may explain the mathematics somehow, but the concepts are untrustworthy and sometimes even look like nonsense. The reason for them being here is that we had nothing better at the time, and some alchemists can do some real smooth talking. By the way, money seems a great motivator too. Black holes. There is good evidence to believe that an enormous amount of energy can accumulate in small regions of space. So much energy that light can in theory no longer escape the energy, if close enough. In theory, more weird things happen, like singularities, in which matter disappears. When asked about this, specialists will say singularities do not exist in real life. Where the matter has gone remains untold and is a mystery. Most of the black hole story is speculation, because we have only indirect evidence of its existence. We have evidence for almost incredible amounts of energy in what seem tiny spaces, considerable gravitational lensing effects, and gravitational waves. The shape of this energy is unclear. The machinery for the interaction of energy and space-time is unclear. On paper, everything is sold as pretty clear. Answers in terms, for instance, of pure geometry without physical properties, thermodynamics, information theory, Hawking radiation, they are sold as explanations. In general, the obscurity of concepts and increased abstraction level of mathematics go hand in hand. The choice of words gets more and more exotic. The proverbial 6-year-old kid is scratching its head. Question: where is the material description from which we can defer all other descriptions? I, for one, do not consider thermodynamics or information theory to be suitable tools for explaining stuff. They're excellent for describing to a certain extent, but certainly not of material composition. There needs to be an engineering part to the theoretical speculations. It's a pity that the name black hole is so poetic. Lots of people would like to believe in a fairy tale. The Big Bang. As long as we do not base our models on underlying complete machinery, the question how everything began remains, in my opinion, a religious question and should be treated as such. We can use all the physics we have today to build the fictional cathedral, but as long as we do not build its foundations, the cathedral will be up in the sky with the rest of the fairy tales. Nice to empty the money well. Dark matter. An unnecessary paper concept. Dark energy. An unnecessary paper concept. Discrete time. An unnecessary paper concept. The multiverse. If you are willing to trust this concept, show me some proper definitions of what continuity, infinity and a number are. For the time being, I regard this as pure speculation, based on dubious physics and mathematics. Shame on us. Wormholes. Nice science fiction. Physics nonsense. Time travel. Nice science fiction. Physics nonsense. And there are more where this came from.